Hello YouTubers, this is Mess About One, Richard, located in northeastern Alabama in the United States of America. And today is January 24th, a Sunday, the year 2016. And how have all of you been? It's been a while again. I've been off, I guess, about 10 or 11 months now. I think the last full video I did was last year when we had a big snow here in our area, and it's just been real busy all year and haven't made any videos. I've heard from a bunch of you, but I was looking back at some of my statistics before I started making this video today, and just wanted to read and remind those of you that have been with me for a long time. It's 10 years ago when I made my first video. That's really hard to believe. I turned 70 years old back in November. So I was just turned 60 or about to turn 60 years old when I first got on YouTube. And that was in the year 2006. And I've been making videos on and off ever since. Another thing I noticed is my subscription number. Now I don't know how many people are still subscribed and for sure how many still watch. But YouTube tells me there's 1,519 people subscribed to my Mess About One channel. And I looked at my views, and the views I've had over those 10 years are 3,994,081. that is really hard to believe. I guess it's due to YouTube going worldwide and such a vast audience that over 10 years, almost 4 million people have watched my videos. That's just unbelievable. And it says I've made 342 videos, and I think most of those are still up. Matter of fact, I still get comments from people about some of the old videos, and I started to take some of them down, but it seems that people still enjoy them, so I've left them up, and they're, I don't know if there's 342 still on. Some of them are pretty bad. But anyway, still a bunch of videos up on the channel. And I still hear from folks, even though I haven't made videos regular in a year, really 2 years, I haven't made a whole lot of videos. I'm still hoping to get started back. But I still hear from viewers and people that are interested. And just over the past few weeks, a month, I've heard from Andy. He's a taxi driver up in Canada. I hear from him ever so often. Just in the last few days, heard from Jesse up in Washington State. Jesse had the little boy, little baby boy, that he said they played my videos, my sound of my videos near his bed at night and helped him go to sleep. And I always figured that was because I was so boring that it was putting the child to sleep. But good to hear from you, Jesse. I just heard from Eddie in the last few days. He's a longtime viewer. I had a new viewer, and this happens every so often. I'll have somebody that finds my videos and start liking them for whatever reason, and some people will watch a few dozen of the old videos. And Maggie up in Washington State, she says she's real close to Mount St. Helens in Washington State, and Maggie has commented on several of my videos in the last week or so. And Maggie, I want to welcome you to the channel. Glad you enjoy my videos for whatever reason. Heard from Hubert. He's been watching a while. And of course Mick over in, I believe Mick's in Kent, England. And I hear from Mick every so often. He and I kind of talk back and forth. He likes to make videos and we kind of talk back and forth on the comments. William, also in England. Heard from William the last few days. Heard from David, Gary, and Arlen Moore, one of my old-time local friends. I heard from had a long conversation with him in the last couple of weeks. And Arlen has a YouTube channel and is wanting to come by and see my barn studio. And Arlen, I was glad to hear from you, and we'll get together and do that real soon. Heard from Susie. And for somebody that has a YouTube name of Mogan, and also heard from Jameo, a gentleman that's an expert drum player. I guess you would say drummist. And I believe today is Jameo's birthday. So if you're watching, Jameo, happy birthday. And also looking on the statistics page that YouTube makes available, Most of my viewers are in the U.S., in the United States. I have quite a few in the U.K. I have some in Canada, like Andy up there in Canada. I have some in Australia. I can't name the ones. I've had some comments from some folks in Australia, but it says I have viewers in Australia, and the number 5 place is New Zealand. So that's kind of a rundown on the channel. And again, I thank all of you for tuning in and watching and staying with me all these years. And I have some people that were just children or youngsters when they started watching back in 2006. And here in 2016, I've heard from some of them. They're up and graduated from college, and maybe some married and have their own children. So over 10 years, a lot of things can change. So I just wanted to check in with you, and I'm real hopeful to get back to making regular videos. As usual, I'm still very busy, and I won't get into the details right now. Maybe I'll make another video on that, on what's keeping me so busy. Nothing bad, it's all good. I'm still in good health, the family's in good health. I had somebody the other day ask about the dogs even. Made some videos way on back of some of our Labrador Retriever pups that we came about, and somebody asked about those. They're still doing fine too. Little Bit and Big Daddy are our labs, and they're doing good. And we have a little Yorkie, it's called Ella Grace, and Ella Grace is still doing good for those interested. I have to get Ella Grace in a video before long. So I'm not going to hold it too long, just wanted to check in. And again, thank all of you for watching. Thank you for your comments. And Maggie was just, had all kind of good comments. So I appreciate those that tune in, and really like to hear your comments. And it's going to be interesting to still see how many people are still watching after me being off for so many months. Last time I think I was off 8 or 10 months. And my first video, I had around 200 people watch it, and quite a few people comment on it. So everybody keeps hanging around, and I appreciate it. So I'm going to make this the end of it, and I'll get over here and edit this thing up and get it uploaded and see how it goes. So goodbye.